it's blowing gale force winds, if you can't hear. And it's supposed to get much windier as the day goes on. I'm out here with Justin and Ada. We were going to bring the horses out for a ride, but when we saw the weather, we thought that might not be a good idea. We've come in here to see if we can't, with luck, match up a bull that Ada found last year. But right off the bat here, just dropped in. First antler of the day, little 4. Let's see if we can't have a good day here. The weather's really nice. Look at this. I'm gonna trip. I was about to stop time my shoelaces. Look at this, right? This one's about to have a camera still. Alright. It's gonna blow me over. See it right there. Center of the screen. That's gonna be a tip to an antler, right? Yep. 4. Brutal. A little bit better down in here. But times when I'm having to lean clear into it and move forward. It's okay, because we're finding fids. Right? Just pause for a moment to glass back to look at what's behind me. So hard that my face is numb with the cold, but it's too warm to put a coat on because you sweat. Such are the joys of shed hunting. This is a 3-point. Slowly putting together a good day. Single. Spit. Lean into it. Staying out here, not on top of each other, you're not going to match them up. That's mostly been the case, but like that. There we go. Let's go. This bank right here is good, and there's miles of it. Here we go. This is where I'm at. Nope. So there we go. That was a pretty good little trip. We kind of cut it short because that wind was brutal. It literally would blow me back sometimes 2 or 3 steps when it hit me, coming over the top of the ridges. And then the rain started coming in and it's going to turn to snow. So with the wind blowing that hard, getting wet would be a bad idea. You'd get hypothermic pretty quick. But I still managed to pull, 6 or 7. Now I noticed something. You guys tell me if you notice it. In all the antlers I found today, all of them but one have something in common. Tell me if you noticed it too. And then one last thing. In 2 weeks from this weekend, so a little bit less than 2 weeks, we're doing a week week-long shed hunt. Gonna go down to my old stomping grounds and try to spend some time down there and get into some, hopefully by then there'll be some browns on the ground and stuff, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to put together 2 or 3 or 4 good videos for you down there. Well, I'm hoping we find enough that I have good videos, and should be a good time. There's 3 or 4 of us going down there, and the country that we're going into, we really should be able to get into something cool. So watch for that video. I think I'll put out one more video next weekend if I'm able to get out, and we're going to try and get it back out in this country we just went to today. We were going to take the horses out there, but with the wind blowing as hard as it was, we didn't think that was a good idea, and it wouldn't have been. But we're going to try and get back out there and match up that elk antler that we were trying to find, and then hopefully get into some more elk sheds. Maybe by next week there'll be some browns on the ground. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.